Great, thank you.
Want a towel, Tony?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Tony Nelson, University of Minnesota.
Tony, Telford was one of the guys you had lost to, I believe, during that tough time. Is that correct? And then you got a chance to see him in the Big Tens. Did you need to face him there to be able to win this tonight at all?
You know, I think it was a big part of it. You know, coming in as a 5 seed in the Big Tens and then able to, you know, overcome that, get a great, you know, quarterfinal win. And, you know, it just built my confidence a lot knowing that, you know, I could achieve this one more time.
Tony, how's that past experience going to help you as you go into the finals for another time?
You know, I've been on the big stage, and you know, the first few times you might, you know, you're going to get nervous. You know, everyone's looking at you, watching you. But for me, it's my last year, and I really want to go out there and enjoy it. And you know, being on that stage is something not many guys get to experience, and it's something I'm going to want to remember for the rest of my life.
How does the team race factor into tomorrow night when, you know, obviously it could have huge implications?
Yeah, you know, we got 2 guys in the finals, Oklahoma State. They really get 4. So us winning probably both those finals is going to be crucial for us having a chance to win the team title. And you know, that's another thing I've never experienced before here. I've been second and third, and you know, that's been one of my goals since I've been here.
You're wrestling Gwiatzowski tomorrow. You've wrestled him at Folkestone, beaten him. He's beaten you in freestyle a few times. Talk about what you expect from him and the kind of things that you've learned about him having competed against him in the past.
You know, he's an athletic, you know, another one of those athletic, you know, and agile heavyweights. He's gonna, you know, look to score points, and you know, I gotta be ready for his leg attacks, and if I'm able to counter those and or even get reshots off of those, that's gonna be crucial to win that match.
Tony, we noticed that you had a nice step up in your game in terms of your footwork. I mean, you're moving better than you ever have, especially in the last 3 years, and putting yourself in a position to make the finals for the 3rd year straight, but you've never moved as well as you are right now. What do you attribute that to?
You know, after I went through that those setbacks early in January, I actually kind of re-looked at what I was doing, and you know, changed my training up a little bit, and worked on, you know, getting my conditioning up so I was able to, you know, move my feet a lot more and be active the whole match rather than, you know, kind of hanging out and wrestling more of that heavyweight, you know, clubbing hard style. And you know, just being more active, it opened things up and makes guys think, you know, they have to score.
We've noticed that's a change. I mean, what have you done specifically? When you said that you stepped your game up conditioning-wise, what are you doing specifically to allow you to do that?
You know, just I've done a few things with you know, our coaches, and you know, added extra running in the mornings, and a few workouts were, you know, 20-30 minutes short, intense, you know, high conditioning, high pace workouts to where, you know, I had to move my feet and work on, you know, just constantly moving and not, you know, not taking a break. And that's why, you know, rather than going an hour and slowing down, we just did 20-30 minutes on the clock, and when I was done, I was done.
You wrestled for one of the most veteran coaches out there. What was his words of wisdom when you were struggling?
You know, he was a huge help getting me back on my feet. He, you know, told me, because after I suffered, you know, I think my 4th loss, I was frustrated, and you know, didn't know exactly if I was going to be able to do it again, just mentally climbing out of that. And he told me, you know, you can't look at it like that. You just really got to focus on, you know, the work we were doing that we changed and the progress I was making doing those things. And you know, I was able to see that progress and move forward.
The Gophers have a legacy of good heavyweights, including guys that have won this tournament more than once. But you have an opportunity to really, if you win tomorrow, to set a really nice standard for your career and to help add to that. Is something you take pride in, that you've been part of a group of men that have really done a good job at your weight class and set the table for you?
Yeah, I know the reason I came to Minnesota was because of that. you know, tradition at heavyweight. And, you know, it was close to home, and I knew if I wanted to be, you know, a great wrestler, especially at the heavyweight weight class, that's where I had to go. And just to be able to have the opportunity to, you know, make history, something that you really can't say you've done much in your life. And, you know, I feel, you know, honored and grateful to be in this position.
Tony, as you look back now, have you benefited from that slump in Gentleman?
Yeah, I mean, before that slump, I was kind of just, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess satisfied with where I was at, and you know, I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was. So, you know, getting those losses made me change my work ethic and you know, kind of create a new path for myself, and you know, that's really, looking back, helped me get to, you know, being in the national finals one more time.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Tony.
Thanks, Jeff.